Hi, and welcome to Wrong Way. And this is the Dualtron EAGLE Pro. And I'm finally in a t-shirt outside. So let me tell you more about it. Wrong Way. Okay, so first of all, also big thanks to Voltride for providing me this scooter for testing purposes. I also have a coupon code there, so if you want to buy something, you will receive a staggering 5% off your purchase. And I've been riding the Dualtron EAGLE Pro for a while now already. I believe it's more than like 3 weeks. I didn't put so much mileage onto it because it's just around like 100 kilometers, 120 maybe on it. But I managed to do all the performance testing, the range test and so on. And I've also reached my conclusions that this scooter is very mediocre for what you're paying for. Anyways, let's breeze through the specs. I believe it has two 1000 watts nominal power motors. It's a 60 volt scooter, so I guess better than 52 volt in terms of top speed. The battery is a 21 amp hour unit, so around 1200 watt hours, what you really usually get at this sort of scooter like the Zeros. It has also dual charge ports here on the side, so you can charge it with twin chargers. This is a GX16-3. Standard charging time takes a while. And here you can also see there's a GX16-4 port for an external battery. On this side you can also see a main battery off switch, which is awesome. I believe every electric device should have something like that. Just in case you're storing device or you really need to shut the power off. So that's really cool. When it comes to the wheels, these are 10-inch wheels, tires, tube tires, 2.5 inches, not the widest ones, could be wider. And here you can also see the brakes, which are just mechanical brakes. I would expect really much more for this price. Even the rotors are 140 millimeters, so nothing special here. Let me also show you the suspension. This is the Dualtron typical cartridge suspension with like rubber inside. Very stiff, like it's very good for carving on the road. I really like to turn with the scooter on a tarmac road, which has like good quality, but everything apart from that is terrible. On this sort of like cobblestone, very uncomfortable, lots of vibrations in the handlebar. Off-road, I wouldn't even try to do that because I tried it once and I don't want to go back to this point. The Zeros are way more comfortable. Also the last scooter I reviewed, the TNE, in terms of comfort on a road that is not perfect, it's just so much better. Moving on from the suspension to the stem, you can see a very small clamp here. I think Dualtron should up their game in the clamp department, and it has lots of squeaking. Not much wobble really, but after 100 kilometers, I would expect a better situation. And also after 100 kilometers, the brakes also need adjustment. So now I'm actually fully pressing the front brake and I can still ride. So yeah, this is also why these brakes are not the best ones here on the market. You need to readjust them from time to time. Anyways, moving on to the handlebar. Here you have the fantastic, phenomenal MiniMotors display. I really love it. It has many settings, cruise control, soft start, kickstart is very visible. I love the throttle as well. Now it's set to kickstart so it won't move. really love this thing. Brake levers are fine, I guess, nothing special. I really like the folding mechanism of the handlebars because this gives you no handlebar wobble at all in comparison to like the thing that was on the Creator or on the 09. Yeah, everything is just, it's pretty good quality here. Like everything feels pretty sturdy. There's also a bell, and here you can see the switches for Eco and Turbo mode. This Eco just limits the speed you're going at in the current mode. For example, in the fastest mode it will be just 40, and single and dual motor is you're riding either with the back motor or with the two motors. One thing I'm missing though on the handlebar is a key. You can't really lock the scooter, and if you press Eco and Turbo and single and dual motor, you never know what you're in because there's no indication which mode you're in. In terms of acceleration, I really have to look at the times that this scooter did. 3, 2, 1, go. I didn't find the acceleration amazing. Taju, who is behind the camera, said it's different. He says it's really zippy and nice. I, however, don't feel that much acceleration on the scooter. But I also did a hill climb test, and it turned out to be pathetic. Like 25 degrees is the minimum I always set for devices that are more expensive. There's so many scooters that did this incline. The 010X, a Yanobike T10 for $900, a InMotion V3 Pro, which was a beginner unicycle with 2 wheels. I think this is the only scooter ever that I reviewed with 2 motors that didn't go up this incline. So in terms of like torque, low-end torque, yeah, not really good. And before you say maybe I didn't have the right settings in the iDisplay, I put everything on max. So in terms of acceleration, in terms of hill climbing, really not the best performance here. In terms of top speed, I reached 63 kilometers an hour, also bending down, so I don't think there would be much more to reach. On the site it stayed 75, but I don't believe it ever could go that fast unless you're going down, I don't know, Mount Everest. Moving on to maybe the quality of the scooter and features. The lights are pretty bright here in the front, but it's nothing really amazing. You can't ride in the night just with this because you won't see the road ahead of you. It has a set of very bright tail lights. These are very well visible. However, I don't have any brake lights here, not visible. Right, kickstand, very small, could be something better quality. I like the deck because it's wide, however there's no footrest, and I don't believe how a scooter in 2021 that can't have any footrest, and Dualtron as a company which is leading for a long time doesn't include it out in the box. And also it's pretty funny how we can see here there is the clamp there's the hook to put the hook from the handlebar here in, and it actually obstructs the riding on the scooter. I can also fold it really quick for you. It takes some force. I don't know if maybe I'll have to just screw it a bit. Boom. As you can see, not the easiest process. It also moves like very firmly, so that's really cool. And then it locks, and then you can lift it. It's a very light scooter. That's definitely a plus of it. It's very portable. And that is something we can't take away from the good sides of the scooter. Nice. The mud guards, especially the front one, not the best. You can see that there's mud all over the place. And when I was riding just on a damp asphalt track when doing the range test, basically the whole front of me was covered in mud. The tail mud guard is a bit better, but you can still see that on the sides. Mud is spraying up, and also here. So yeah, in terms of mud guards, it's okay with the tail situation, but could be better. Here is probably the feature I like the most about the scooter. It is the light bar here, which shows you Dualtron, the dream of electric technology, and they also provide you a remote for it. So here on the remote, you can set up different settings of this light bar. So let me try, because sometimes it doesn't really work to set it up in a different mode. Let's see. Yeah, I can't set it up. Basically, there is the receiver somewhere here, and sometimes I can't find it. You can see the different designs on the unboxing. Let me try again. Oh yeah, now it's going good, because I was facing the remote in the opposite way. Wrong way. Anyways, here you can see the different designs, ranging from full epilepsy to subtle stuff. So yeah, I guess that's really cool, very visible in the night. However, the Hero scooters, which I reviewed a while back, already have the remote in the app, so you don't need to actually carry a remote. Maybe one thing I forgot to say before is that people look at you on the scooter like crazy. Like, I get so many head turns. So if you want to like have a big head turner, I guess this is. When it comes to the ride, as said, for a good road, it's really cool. It's not definitely the fastest for the price, and it's really slow compared to a Galway MSP, a unicycle, which is a lot cheaper than this Dualtron. There's really no comparison in terms of that. It's really slow, the EAGLE PRO in comparison. It's just not a lot of things to offer for this amount of money. It doesn't have the range, it doesn't have the acceleration as much, it doesn't have the comfort. It's portable, that's for sure really nice. And I believe it also doesn't have the quality because of the squeaking, because of the brakes. I believe it's pretty good in terms of waterproofing. There's a whole seal around here, the top deck area. However, the screws don't have any washers on them, on top of it, so a bit hit or miss. I believe it's very similar quality to 010X, but probably a bit worse than the new VSET lineup. So I'm sad that the first product I review sent by Voltride is just like a thing I don't really like that much, because I really like the TNE scooter. It's not that I don't like scooters at all. So yeah, I can't really put very positive things onto the scooter, because for this amount of money, there really ain't much. So if you're still here, leave a like on the video, subscribe to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.